obviously I've always felt different, always felt like I didn't fit in, do you know what I mean? Like,
But I think that's why the majority choose that life, because they don't feel as if they're part of society, or they don't have a family. Everything's dysfunctional families, so they want to feel part of something.
Exactly.
That's why people then join gangs. But did you see the destruction?
Yeah.
You know what's funny about what my man said? He was part of this life, but he didn't want to be part of this life. Yeah, that's like, you see me and KB, bro. Yeah, when we was on the up, yeah, he used to be like, bro. It's mad with KB, you know, bro, because he was the catalyst, bro. He was the guy that would be like, bro, listen, yeah, we've got this dream, bro, yeah, and we can take over the world, bro. But it starts here with this gun, bro. It starts here with this, bro, and with this, bro, we can go over to take over the world, bro. It doesn't end with this, but it starts with this, bro. But it was a mad thing, bro, because he's also the guy that says, yo, listen, bro, we need the fuck out of this shit, bro. We need out of it, bro. It's only going one way, bro. We're gonna suffer, bro. It's gonna be the end of us. We need to hurry up and get out of this shit. But then I'll be like, nah, bro. Fuck that. This was in the early days, yo. It's up, bro. Forever, bro. This is for life, bro. Fuck these, man, bro. Bro, they need to make documentaries on us, bro. They're like, I'm watching all these fucking documentaries, bro, being indoctrinated by it. Like, yo, bro, this is us, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this is how we become legends, bro. Because with me and K, bro, it was never about money, bro. It was never about money. It was about patriotism, bro. We was patriotic to the block, bro. We done so much for the block, bro, yeah. That we planted our flag, bro. And we was proud, bro. We was proud of where we come from. We loved it, bro. We loved it, bro. And people say that, oh yeah, but you don't own any properties on the block and you're the bro, no one cares, bro. It's not about money. Who cares if we own the, bro, we're patriots, bro, to the block, bro. You know what I mean? But obviously, you get to understand that this thing's about loving each other, bro. This thing's about friendship, bro. This thing's about camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's sick with Mazza and A1, bro, where the way they make the songs and shit together, bro, the love you can see there, that's what it's about, bro. It's about being in the trenches with your boy, bro, you know what I'm saying? So it's fucking, bro, it's crazy. Everyone's going through it's like all the trench soldiers going through the same shit.
Realised it was a fucked up life.
That's what it mostly was, because it was complicated for me, because I'm from one area, my older brother was mates with people from another area.
Enemies?
Basically, yeah. But obviously, because he's fucking grew up in jail as well, I don't really know none of that shit. I grew up with like all the mates that I have from school, from by man, like from my area, do you know what I mean? So like, when we've started getting to an age where people was in and out of jail and then people was getting involved in stuff, like it was horrible for me. Because like, at the end of my mum's street is the park where we all used to hang around, where we all grew up together. And then on the other hand, you've got this fucking estate like halfway across Bootle who's causing friction with all my mates, you know what I mean? And there was like a certain few people who started knocking about by ours. I've heard stories, this and this. I'd be out on the park with the lads. Then when they come down, I'd get off because I'd know like something could happen to me because of my brother or whatever, do you know what I mean? So I'd end up getting off.
That's like me with my brother, bro. Like, around the area, yeah, he was in beef with the olders around there, bro, and he was putting work in on them. So when I'm going around there, they all hate me, bro. They all hate me, and it's just mad tension, and I'm just like, fucking hell, bro.
And then I thought, fuck this, you know what I mean? I'm from here, I live here, I'm not getting off, I'm not going nowhere. They end up respecting it, lad. We end up fucking becoming mates and that, you know what I mean? And then like, I think one of them ended up in jail. Ended up getting done by something to do with my brother's mates or whatever. And then it fucking bounced back on me, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I've ended up fucking chilling with like people who was cool with my brother or whatever. But like, from a young age, I just seen there was no loyalty among them, man. It's just like what I said before, like unless they can use you, like,
but
you
it's
know what I
scary
mean?
that people actually killing each other over certain postcodes and addresses.
That's what I mean, lad.
Everybody's the same. Scousers killing Scousers. Look at the Irish as well, like the Scottish.
Exactly, bro.
Everybody fucking killing for what? For nothing.
For nothing,
really.
lad. You don't own this fucking land. What you?
But you know what though? It's not for nothing though, bro. Man ain't killing for nothing. Your flag becomes your postcode, bro. But you don't kill over your postcode, bro. You kill over fucking because they've robbed your boy, or because your boy's being rushed, or you've rushed them, and then they've come back and stabbed him, and then it's tit for tat, bro, with no chain unbroken, and then it just gets to the point of death. And then when it's death, bro, there's no going back. Then you're in it forever. It gets to the point of death, where it gets to the point where everybody goes to jail forever. But I don't think it's a postcode thing, bro. But it becomes that, though, because so many conflicts have happened between these two fractions now. It just becomes, bro, I'm A and you're B, and anyone who's claiming B is down with you, bro, and anyone claiming A is my boy, bro. But it's not that. It just gets to that. That's like a surface level thing, bro. Yeah, it just looks like it's supposed to go to the outsider, bro. But
beefing over, bro. Like, crackheads will be crackheads, bro. Whoever's got fucking crack to sell them, they'll buy it, lad. And like, people take offence to it, you know what I mean? Like, lad, you're robbing my punters, you're giving your number to my punters, this and this. Crackheads will be crackheads, lad. They'll always smoke crack. Yeah, whoever's selling it, whoever's got the best shit, that's who they'll go to naturally, bro, do you know what I mean? Like, and that's why people were beefing most of the time, lad.
Were you in prison for your 18th birthday?
Yeah, man.
What was
I done
that
my 18th birthday in Felton, bro.
What was that feeling like?
Shit. It was horrible, because obviously I'd just been shipped from Hinley. Hinley's still quite local, it's only in Wigan. So you've got like Manchester lads, Birmingham lads, Scousers, Wiganers. It's like more like northwest, northeast.
Scousers stick together in jail, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is about them. Put two Scousers, see two Birmingham geezers, put them in the same jail, far away from each other, bro. They don't give a fuck. If they don't know, they're like away from the. If they don't know each other, they're like, yeah, right, then cool, on your merry way. But Scousers, bro, they'll stick together, bro. You put them in the same jail anywhere, bro. They'll stick together, have each other's back, bro.
You can fucking get on with, you know what I mean? And then they've shipped me out to Felton. It's mostly like a majority like London jail, so people from like all the fucking rough areas from London. But like
big fucking units down there, aren't they?
I didn't fit in, lad, you know what I mean? I didn't fit in, brother. And I remember my 18th birthday. Obviously most jails you go to, first thing you do is fucking make a jail shank, do you know what I mean? It's natural, man. So I've got there, I couldn't make fuck all because the windows couldn't open, couldn't get no metal from anywhere. I remember I had a sharpened pencil from education, and I was just stood on the yard on my own on my birthday in the corner, just thinking, fucking.
That's so sad,
I
bro.
was just thinking, like, this is not a birthday to celebrate, you know what I mean?
That's sad.
It was horrible, man. And then, like, shortly after that, because I just turned 18, they shipped me back to Hinley, and then I ended up getting released from Hinley in January 2015.
How's this been through it, man?
So, like, from 2013 to 2015, that was my first sentence. 16 to 18.
How long did you stay out for before your next one?
You see Mazza, bro, yeah? After hearing all of that, bro, yeah? He can't believe at the point he's at in his life right now, you know, bro. The house he's got, the opportunities he's got, the relationships he's got, bro. He probably can't believe it, bro. He's come from nothing, bro. Hearing all that, bro, he's actually, not only has he come from nothing, bro, he's made it out of a maze full of booby traps, bro. And he's made it out of a maze full of booby traps, bro, and snakes and everything, like a crazy habitat, bro. What everything can strike him down at any point, bro. And he's got to this point after being scarred and striped and all of that a couple of times, bro. And he's fucking and bro, he's killing it, bro. Big him up, man. Because fucking hell, it's like that rose that grew from concrete. Have you heard that Tupac saying that the rose that grew from concrete? When it grows, you don't ask fucking why it's got hard petals or swaying to the left or the right or it's brittled. Yeah, you just marvel at how a thing so beautiful has come through a concrete in the middle of two concrete slabs, bro. It's deep.
Up for fucking 3 weeks, man.
Did you just feel as if you'd earned your stripes to then
it
go
was just
bigger
like,
and harder?
Yeah, because I was still in the mindset, bro. Like, I didn't learn fuck all in jail. Jail's not a place to rehabilitate you. Like, you go there and you meet fucking worse criminals than yourself, do you know what I mean? Like, I was nicked for a shitty little firearm. I'm in there with fucking them kids who you see on Quest Red, kids who kill and all, fucking proper mad kids and that. And if anything, lad, it just makes you more wise and more of a criminal. So now I know people from everywhere. I've got out, I'm thinking, yeah, fuck this, like, I'm gonna branch out, you know what I mean? I'm still stuck in that fucking negative mindset that I was in when I was 16, because I haven't moved on. It was only the world that had, like, fucking moved on. I've got out. Didn't know no fucking, because I was 18. I didn't know anything about fucking applying for a flat or a house or fucking, I didn't have no ID, didn't have fuck all, do you know what I mean? So when I've got out, because I was still classed as high risk, no hostels would accept me. So I couldn't stay at no hostels. Because I was on Mapper, they had to know where I was staying every night. So they made me go and sign on at this place on Bold Street at the time.
You go to jail, yeah, men's jail when you're 21, bro. When you turn 21, that's when you go to men's jail. But also, when you're juvenile, bro, yeah, when you're 15 to 18, 17, you go to, so there's 3 steps, bro. There's juvies, there's Wales, and there's cons men's jail, yeah. So when you turn 18, bro, so my man saying on his 18th birthday then, he has to go to the next step up. So when you're in jail and you turn 18, you're like, no, it's like going from, you know how you have 2 playgrounds in school and you go from one playground and you hit a certain year, then you go to the bigger playground. It's like that, bro. So you're nervous, you got anxiety, you're like, fuck now, I gotta go. Everyone's older and more experienced over there, like, I gotta go over there with them, like, now it's my next step. And then when you turn 21, it's the same thing with the cons jail, bro.
Called the sit-up. The sit-up was basically for homeless people, do you know what I mean? But like that day, they had me running around everywhere, because I'm basically still with the young offenders team, yacht, we used to call it, yeah? They couldn't switch me over to probation until I had a fucking suitable address. So I'm fucking running around, I'm in yacht, I'm in probation, I'm going to the YMCA, I'm trying to secure a place all day, everywhere they're sending me. I didn't even go home on the first day, really, do you know what I mean? Then they've sent me to this place called the Sit-Up to sign on. I went there, the guy who was on the list was an ex-con himself. I explained to him, look mate, I've just got out of jail today. I haven't even been home and seen my fucking mum. I haven't been shopping, still got the fucking jail clothes on where I got released in, you know what I mean? He said to me, you just got out the nick today? I said, yeah mate. He said, don't worry, I'll sign you in for the day. Go home, do you know what I mean? So I fucked off home. My yacht worker rang me, you've got to stay there tonight, your first breach is fucking straight recall. I'm like, look mate, I'm not fucking sleeping on the floor with loads of homeless people, do you know what I mean? I said, I don't fucking feel safe, man, I'm fucking paranoid and that. He's like, look mate, there's nothing I can do. I said, I just end up flipping. I said, I'd rather be back in jail. So obviously the first couple of days, that's what I had to do, man. I had to go to this sit-up. Then they'd take us to somewhere where they had an open space, like a shelter where we could fucking sleep on the floor in sleeping bags, you know what I mean? Went through that process for like fucking basically a week, until they end up paying for like a bed and breakfast. Then I ended up getting like a flat through a private landlord. But like, all that messing about was fucking unnecessary. They should have had all this sorted for me, you know what I mean? I didn't know nothing. So like, I got out. It was already a fucking fucked up start for me anyway. Didn't have a fucking penny to my name.
That's also a bad concept, bro. You do years in jail, yeah. The whole world's moved on, life's moved on. You ain't even got no identification, bro. You ain't got nothing. And then they just kick you out the door. Then they just say, yo, listen, get the fuck out. Well, obviously you're happy to leave or whatever, but it's just like, there's no steps, bro, to reintegrate you into society, bro. There's no steps, bro. And you're raw, just like, all right, I'm back out here now, like, you're just back in the jungle, bro. It's mad. It's mad that there's no how for that. This country's fucked, you know, bro. This country is fucked, bro. Whoever, you see these people, they don't know how to run businesses, bro. Any business that the government's got a hold of, bro, the NHS, the transport, it's all fucked, bro. Especially jails, bro. Jails are so fucked, bro. These are fucked up. So much shit in jails, bro, yeah, that they're now letting people out of jail, bro, because there's no spaces, bro. It's, at what point do you say, yeah, that when you're in government, you say, yo, listen, we need to build a jail quick, you know. We need to build a jail. Just fucking build the jail, bro. Obviously, I'm happy to letting people out, but I'm just talking like in the mind of somebody who works in the government, bro. It's not simple, bro. That's why there's so many conspiracy theories out here, bro, because they're thinking like, this isn't making sense, bro. Because if I was running it, I'll just tell these people to do that. These are the government, bro. They can just tell people to do things and it gets done. But they're not, bro. But that's what I think. That's why they say democracy's fucked, though. Because in democracy, you can't tell nobody nothing. We have to debate it. So if you have like, oh, I want to build next prison. Okay, let's debate it. The fuck, bro? What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
So naturally, I'm just getting in touch with people who I knew before. What's going on? Like, fucking, who can we stick up? Do you know what I mean? Who's getting wrapped up? Who's got dough? Who's got grafting?
Nah, but you're saying they're sending those to other countries, bro. Even though I'm saying all of this, we're nice over here, you know, bro. Like, bro, we're nice, bro. Like, fucking hell. The homes have got heating in. We can go to the shop and buy anything, bro. You want to go to the shop now? You can buy fucking strawberries, bro, at 12 o'clock at night in England. You can buy exotic fruits at 12 o'clock at night in England, bro. Like, we, like, as far as products and as just living comfortably, bro, yeah. We and some big countries, bro, they ain't got shit, bro. So I feel like we definitely should be sending money to some countries, bro. But run these fucking organizations better, bro, that you've got in this country. That don't make sense, bro, that you're not running these organizations properly. That's what I'm saying. The best thing what they did was introduce, yeah, private fucking jails, bro. The private sectors to the jails, bro. It's helped the jails so much, bro, because otherwise it's still be all Victorian jails, shit jails and that.
And then I was just mixed up in it straight away.
3 weeks.
3 fucking weeks, man. And then
What'd you get, an 11?
Yeah, some bullshit happened. Fucking